What's up, guys, and welcome back to House Flipper. If you're enjoying this series, make sure you leave a like on the video. It'd be greatly appreciated. In the last episode, we turned an old barn into a wedding venue, which was a lot of fun. But today we're going to be continuing on with what I'm assuming is actually going to be the final job from the Farm Flipper DLC. It's titled The Home of the Fender Benders. It says, before Jake became a rally driver, he spent long hours in this dump. He built a track and trained on it for his first few competitions. It was a place where he learned patience and consistency. Today he wants to open it up to anyone who'd like to take their first steps in motorsports. It's just for fun, but he hopes that it'll change somebody's life for the better too.
I injured my spine. Now I can't train, and Rima must take care of the dogs.
Oh,
My
that
legs
explains
was driving
the
me crazy.
big neck brace
So
energy.
I decided to do something about my old track. Lily, Mike, and I used to have a lot of fun here when we were kids. We didn't need any amenities, like changing rooms and toilets. The dust got everywhere, and our hands, they were black from grease. The smell of gasoline was in the air. I want it all back.
Oh,
For
the
us
smell of
and for the others.
gasoline you just can't
People down
beat
here
it.
deserve to have some fun.
Well, you could,
But
but that
enough
would be
talking.
weird.
You're in the driver's seat now, mate.
All right, just throwing a mate in there. That was kind of weird, but dude, this is sick. I think this is probably gonna be, what is this? A pretty quick job? A paint gun? You can paint the outside walls much faster than... What? This is kind of cool. So scroll wheel to change size. We can just, these aren't actual walls, so we can't paint those, but I'm really excited to check that out later. Hopefully we actually use it on this job. But let's just go around and sort of pick everything up. Just clean everything that needs to be cleaned. I'm not sure if these are supposed to stay here. Like, that could be a chicane. Those could definitely be placed intentionally. Let's just clean what we can, and maybe we'll figure out if they... No, there's a log right here. There's no shot. I think, honestly, we want to be selling these things. There we go. And just sort of getting the track cleaned up. Honestly, I'm going to be a little disappointed if we're not actually able to... Does this need sold? I guess so. If we're not actually able to take some sort of a go-kart, golf cart, some sort of a vehicle around this track after we're finished. That's what I would love to have happen, but I just don't think it's gonna. We'll see. Coming around turn 2 here. Got one more big pile there. And just 2 more of these straw bales. All right. Oh, we're gonna be creating a building out here now. I've got you. But where? Is it gonna be over here? Let's try to sell some of this stuff, maybe. Oh, yeah. Okay, so we're taking down this old shack. I don't know, maybe there actually used to be like horses here or something too. But we're getting rid of all of that. I keep forgetting how to actually take out the architecture tool. It's right click and then Q. I keep hitting tab to pull out the tablet. But anywho, we've got that pulled out now. We're probably, judging by that outline, gonna have to sell just a couple of these pavers. Maybe just till about there. Should be fine. See, and there I go again. Hitting the wrong key, the wrong button. We're gonna start right there. Double click. Drag her on out. A lot of you have been telling me that there are actually roofs that can be placed down. So maybe on this job, we'll actually be able to experiment with that a little bit. I just kind of assumed when a lot of you started saying that it was just a mod, like one of the workshop items that you could place down. But apparently, it's built in. Built into the DLC. How the heck am I supposed to get around here now, dude? I actually just trapped myself over here. Okay, we can move these bales, though, temporarily. There we go. I don't know the color scheme as far as, like, the wood goes for this building just yet. So let's try maybe white trim and a black door? Coarse dark oak. It's gotta be coarse dark oak. And we can change it, too, once we figure out what, like, wall covering we're gonna be using. But I think that looks pretty good for right now. It's one of the interesting garage doors. They open up all funky like that. I can't say I've ever seen these IRL. Let me know, first of all, where you're from if you have garage doors like that down in the comments. I'm really curious. So in here, build 80 walls and build 21 lintels. We can do that. You bet your sweet bippy we can do that. So we'll start here. Put one there. Another just in front of where that lintel's supposed to go. Two to the other wall. And we can extend this out. There we go. We'll just do the lintels at the like tail end. Try to do all of our door frames first. That tends to make things a little bit easier. Do a big span here. Also, another hot tip for you guys. Use the mini-map here. It is a godsend. Honestly, I'm not really sure how you would know where the walls are supposed to be placed without it. I think we're done. I think that's all she wrote. Let's just pack everything up and head on home. We have a little bit more to do in here. Just a tiny bit. I think we're going to start with some windows. Oh, here we go. We're starting to get into the wall coverings and the floor coverings. I'm liking that. Coarse dark oak. Now, white trim, coarse dark oak door, though. That was default, so I'm just going to leave that. And this guy is going to go right here. There we be. Honestly, this is a really cool looking door, too. I'm not super crazy about, like, all the windows surrounding it, but it's a different look than what we usually go with, so happy to see that. And then we've got a real big window, and then sort of a smaller one here. Once again, we're going to keep sticking with the same color scheme that we've got going on. Some black metal. Got one going right here. And I think this is going to be the spot for the larger one. So we'll get this installed. Smash that out. There we be. And then over in here, I think we're going to do 3 more windows. Got one right here. Get that smashed out. I wish you could place them like in quick succession. Is that the right word? Like how it always gets your sledgehammer out, then you have to get back into the store just so you can purchase another one. Like I wish you could just place 3 down consecutively. Maybe that's the word. I gotta expand my lexicon, you guys. I'm running out of words. I really am. What about back in here? Any windows or anything? Just floor panels. Here we go. We've got 2 more in here. Gonna be a similar look to what we just put in that garage area. Come on, you can do it. There we go. So I don't know what this back room's gonna be just yet, but the room we just came from is definitely gonna be the garage space. So maybe this is supposed to be like a racing headquarters, you know? They'd park their cars in here. Maybe they have an office back in here and then just the bathroom. Let's head back outside. I'm really curious as to what we're going to be covering the exterior of this building with. Oh, 2 different colors of brown. Okay, we've got a lighter shade, I think. Let's just get a large bucket of that. And then this one looks a little bit darker. How would we do this? Like, are they just expecting us to do stripes or something? I'll try it. We'll see what it looks like, but I can't imagine that's going to look all that great. So that's the lighter brown. We have the darker brown then. The other thing that we could do here, actually, I don't hate that, surprisingly. But the other thing we could do is just paint the entire, like, front portion of the building with one color and then maybe the sides a different color. I don't know. I'm kind of leaning towards the stripes. It's going to take me quite a bit longer to do it this way, but I just think it'll look better.
2 very boring minutes later.
Wait a minute. Dude, the freaking paint gun. We just got a new tool for this, and I haven't even tried it yet. Okay, the lighter color brown. I don't know if we're going to... Oh, we can still do single panels. The question now, though, how do we go about painting the back? Oh, we can fit back there. Never mind. I was about to ask how we were supposed to go about painting behind this building, just because it is so close to the fence. I didn't think we could squeeze through that tiny little gap right there. But Apparently we can't. So, right here. Dude, that is so fast. Compared to using the roller, this is insanely fast. It also seems like the paint sprayer can hold a lot more paint as well. And then just for testing porpoises, not purposes, porpoises, I want to see how quickly it can paint. What is that, 5 or 6 panels? That is ridiculous, dude. That totally changes painting for me. The more we walk around this place, the more the stripes are kind of growing on me. Honestly, it sort of resembles like vertical wood paneling, almost. Again, I have no idea what the devs intended us to do with those 2 paint colors, but hopefully that's close enough. So we're gonna make our way back inside now, and I think I'm just gonna go around and start getting all of the interior walls figured out as well. Without any decoration, I think the bathroom area is actually my favorite room of this little property so far. The office looks good too. You guys know I'm a big fan of the vertical wide board shiplap like this. The stripe wallpaper is okay. It's kind of making me regret do the stripes on the outside a little bit, but I don't think it looks terrible. Like, they don't clash too badly. And then in here in the garage, it's just, you know, it is what it is. Kind of underwhelming, but it still looks nice. But now that we have the walls finished up, we can start to go through and furnish this place. I will see you guys in just a few minutes. Wait a minute. Wait just a minute. Use? Oh. What a tease. What a tease. Hey, you know what? At least they gave us the ability to just sit in the go-karts. I think that's kind of cool, but when it says use on screen, I'm thinking surely we're going to be able to drive these things around. You hit W to try to go forward, and you just jump right back out. So unfortunately, they're just for show. But they do look pretty good. Moving into the main corridor, we'll call it, of this place, we have a desk chair, some desk accessories, and a filing cabinet. This whole property is a bit underwhelming. Like, the coolest part about it is obviously the fact that there's a go-kart track here. And then this room that I had no idea what it was going to be, it's just a locker room. Just a regular old run-of-the-mill locker room. And our bathroom, once again, has decided to enter the Shadow Realm. A couple of you actually in the comments of the previous episode did let me know it seems like the only way to fix this problem, fix this issue, is going to be leaving the property and then coming right back. So you're just going to have to take my word for it on this one. We have a big old mirror right here. Obviously, you can see the outline of the dual sinks, trash can, and just a towel holder up on the wall. Like I keep saying, there's really not too much to this place. It's real simple. We've got 3 stalls that are outfitted exactly the same, all with a toilet brush, and then of course a toilet paper holder. The homeowner is going to have to supply the teepee though. That's just not something that that we can do. So that is this place completed. I just need to get a thumbnail really quick, and then I think we're good to go. Actually, you know what? We've still got $12,000 left in the budget, okay? I really want to experiment with the roofs that you guys have been talking about. So let's hop up here. We'll hop in the store. I'm just gonna type roof, and we'll see if we can find something. You guys weren't lying. There is in fact a roof for us to use, but only one. Just one roof type, and that's gonna be the hip roof. I'm assuming it's because that's gonna be like the most universal shape of roof to work with. So all we need to do now is pick what sort of a shingle look we want to go for. None of these other colors will really look good with brown, in my opinion, so we're just gonna add more brown to the whole building. Oh, we've got to get up there though. Okay, let me get some scaffolding out here real quick. Start down here, place that, and then it works kind of the same way, it looks like, to how the architecture tool actually works. And then on top of that, we get to pick how high it actually goes. That I like, dude. That I like a lot. I think that's probably plenty tall. Any taller and it would just look weird. But we're triple brown in this place, dude. We've got 1 shade of brown, 2 shades of brown, and now 3 shades of brown on this place. It doesn't look bad. And tell you the truth, I think the brown roof is probably the one to go with. So, now that we have it actually done now, that only cost us not even $1,000, I think, to do that whole roof. So, I think this guy will be pretty pleased with that. We're gonna get 67,000 bucks for finishing this job. Now we get to look at the before and after. From the outside, there's some glow up there. I mean, it used to be a horse stable, right? Now it's a proper building. 2 photos? 2 photos is all we get from that. Okay. Now I gotta see if we have any more after that. Looks like that was the last one. All right. So in the next episode, we can start to figure out which house we want to purchase for ourselves and then flip. I've got a couple of ideas in mind, but I don't want to spoil anything. So I think that's where we're going to wind things down at for today. Once again, if you guys did enjoy, please leave a like, leave a comment, help support the dream by smashing that subscribe button, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Peace.